Yo, what up gamers? So we're going to be playing Jhin and I'm going to show you exactly how you play Jhin ADC. Runes are going to be running complete footwork, Presence of Mind, Legend Bloodline, Coup de Grace, Gathering Storm, and Celerity. Celerity is really good with Jhin since you get so much bonus movement speed on crits. So that's going to also give you a lot of bonus movement speed through Celerity. This time we're going to be playing Jhin and Brand into Lucian Thresh. So we're going to be running Exhaust here since the win condition with Lucian is mainly going to be to burst us down, either me or Brand. Using Exhaust, we can minimize his burst so that we can just prevail overall in the long run. We also have a really good duo here, Jhin and Brand, because Jin's 4th shot execute basically means that the more damage the support deals, the more damage the 4th shot will deal. So Jhin loves playing with mage supports. This is fine. You should be dead here. Perfect. Without even having to use any summoners. Nice one. Personally, if I was Brand, I would have ignited there, because Lucian should have healed, but just worked out for the best. Can't complain. Just let this crash, and perfect. We could have also started boots and 4 pots, by the way. That's a pretty common start on Jhin. However, I mainly recommend it against bot lanes where you're facing a lot of skill shots. Like if I was facing Brand, for example, it would really help me to get out of his W range, for example, or his Q. Or if I'm especially Xerath, for example, Xerath, when you're facing him, it's really beneficial to have as much movement speed as possible. And the more sustain you need as well, the better. But in an all-in focused bot lane like this, I would just recommend starting with the Doran's Blade. So we're gonna get double longsword on this base. Longsword are refillable. And probably I'll just get Noonquiver and then Swifties. Although some people even like to rush the Swifties on Jhin. I don't usually like to give it that much damage, but again, in a matchup like this, where I've got Brand to deal damage for me, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
I am at my best, only during the performance.
An enemy has been slain.
Just gonna level another point in Q here for stronger trades. I don't really find the need to use traps yet. I don't mind getting hooked here, honestly. We'll just exhaust Lucian, see if that helps. And just go for rush here. Oh, perfect. And we burn the Lucian heal, and, or rather flash, and probably also heal. Now we can level the traps, and Shima already used my W. Oh, this is gonna be an easy dive on this guy. Oh, he didn't even use the heal, but now he has. If anybody can just go on him, perfect. There we go. Actually, maybe I should have tanked that. Actually, Jhin is dead. I don't really want to go for this guy by myself. I don't even want to touch this wave. This wave will fix itself probably under turret. These melees will inevitably run under the turret and fix the state of the wave. Yep, it's already going to start pushing back towards us now. Actually, I'll just do Swifties here. This was like a better base than anything else I could do. Would be nice to grab the Noonquiver, but I would only really do that if I could do Noonquiver and Swifties, because otherwise there's just nothing else good for me to buy. We're going to be going for the second item, Infinity Edge, almost certainly here.
My theater
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Damn it, present moves.
what sweet sadness is killing.
We'd have to force too hard onto the Lucian here. We can just hit the Thresh to see front lines there. Oh, I don't have exhaust. He's still dead though. If I had better aim on my W, I wouldn't have even had to flash for that. I think there's gonna be a Rengar around. Or he's just trying to kill me. I guess he's greedy then. Never mind. What was recall here? Rengar should be hitting level 6 pretty soon if he's not already, since our jungler is level 6. Could we be going for the Guild Force here? There's actually a build that's popped up somewhat recently on Jhin, which is just Kraken Slayer into either Phantom Dancer or Fire Cannon, and then just building the other one and just going full movement speed focused. You can't even do that just doing Kraken Slayer. You don't even have to do the Fire Cannon or Phantom Dancer second, which is mainly for fun, just to give you a bunch of movement speed. You can also just do Kraken Slayer for this general more mobility on crits, even, you know, at the expense of not having the dash of Guild Force. Or just for more, like, raw DPS, if the enemy team is really tanky. But we're not going to do that this game, we're just going to go with a more traditional build. Not going to show off anything kind of off meta here, just sticking to what the average person thinks is going to be the best Jhin build. Not here to change the meta. But I do have videos on that Jhin build, so make sure to look that up if you're interested.
I get nervous before every performance, but I need that feeling.
And either way, this is probably not the game where I'd use that build. See if this ultimate can do anything. Slow. Okay. At least I'll get some damage done, maybe. Yeah, I missed the most important shot. Zen was a little bit impatient with his W though. Could have just waited for me to slow thresh for him. Yeah, we can just shove this in. And then help them my jungler with the Drake. Unless, do we want to fight here? Okay. Can I get him range for this? I do, because I've got Swifties, and there lies the value of Swifties on Jhin. You do 1 billion damage with your 4th shot, even regardless of how much AD you build, you're still gonna always do a lot of damage with it especially when the enemy is low. Oh. I'll exhaust him. So just being able to use the Swifties to get in range is already just really valuable. So, okay, I was gonna say, so close. I didn't see the caster shot going towards him, but I was gonna say, like, yeah, if there was just one more caster shot, that would kill him. God bless. Shouldn't need to force him to stop the freeze. Alright, perfect. Next up, we're going to build a Crit Cloak, because it's the next best component we can afford to buy here, and we're going to go straight into Infinity Edge. Because that's just going to be the highest damage item we can build here.
The ecstasy of killing.
Like, arguably, Collector might even actually deal more damage a bit early on until you have more items. Just because Infinity Edge only actually amplifies your damage when you crit, of which you don't have too much crit right now. But it does at least let you transition into much better builds than Collector does. For example, you can do Bloodthirster 3rd if you want the survivability, or you can do Fire Cannon 3rd. Whereas if you do Collector 2nd, I mean, sure, you can still do Fire Cannon 3rd, but at the 3-item point, you're going to be much weaker compared to having done Infinity Edge. I should go play some Vision. Don't want to get too complacent here. Could easily still get ganked by Rengar. We do have a massive lead though, so if Rengar ganks us, we can probably actually just one-shot him.
Each bullet is a piece of my soul. Each shot is a piece of me.
I'm gonna go clear this pink. Come with me, Brent. I need his help in case Rengar turns up here. No, Rengar's top, never mind. Okay, we'll just keep shoving waves on the turret because Brand can pressure them really hard on the turret. I can follow up on his damage with my W or my ultimate. Like this. Oh, I should have hit that one. That's fine. Go for us, we'll finish him off. There we go. I was gonna pick Jhin no matter what this game, so I'm just glad that my support picked something that was really good with Jhin. By pure chance.
I will touch your heart.
Alright, we won't bother going for the plating. It can take ages for Jhin to push turrets. Early game, we'll just base. We've got all the gold we need for now anyway.
I want to feel everything. The gun makes it so I do. My genius will be understood eventually.
If you're wondering why I'm not using traps, I just always forget to use Jhin traps, honestly. It's as simple as that. Oh, I meant to path more smartly than that, but I got minion block. Fourth shot, there we go. Swifties once again come in clutch to deal a billion damage that we wouldn't have done without Swifties. That's why Swifties rush is so good. Come on. Got him. Oof, even through the heal. I was pretty confident there because I do a flash in case Thresh manages to land a hook. With any luck, maybe we get a second plating here just before the platings go down, but we might not because again, it's the slowest turret pusher in the game. Okay, we just barely get that nice one. Let's go ahead and use a trap finally. Maybe for the first time this game. We might as well play something before recall as well. There's no use just sitting on like 2 traps all game long. Especially if you know you're gonna recall where you're gonna spend the long strat without actually placing a trap. I think we may as well just wait for a dagger here. Let's see how much that increases our AD by. We got 315. We buy the dagger. Now we have 22, so we got 7 AD from that, which is not bad. I guess that's worth like a 8-second wait or whatever that was. We'll return bot here just to defend this wave. Should be able to survive there. Ooh. Nice one. Oh, hello. Nice bounce on the Vector.
I was paid to put on a killer show.
Gonna save my 4th shot for the last hit here if I can. Oh, there we go. Nice one. A little bit greedy, but it saves me using Gil for us to seal the kill. And it's not even gonna matter because we end the game. Or they just surrender. But, oh well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you a little bit more to learn how to play Jhin, at least in the laning phase, or you can see the mid game. But let me know if you want to see more content like this in the future, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, gamers.